there were some rough times, especially during COVID. Projects were dropping underneath us, and we were looking for a way to enable our guys to elevate themselves in terms of knowledge. We thought that we need to understand what machine learning is, and we need to be able to partner with people that do. We have domain knowledge in pipeline operations. However, we are not experts within machine learning or working with data, large amounts of it. So that's why we approached Amy. And that was kind of the gateway for us to understand what this world is all about. My name is Anthony Chan. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Venturi. Venturi works on several aspects of the pipeline business. We look at flow control, we look at pipeline safety, we look at process control, and lastly, we do research and development or research analytics, specifically software product to help the operators, make better decisions in real time, and also making them less stressed, less pressure on what they need to do day in, day out. Typically, in North America, we move product from, let's say, Alberta down south, and to do that, there's many different pumping stations in between that help elevate the pressure, certain parts of the pipeline to actually push that product through. We approached Amy to find a better way to help us predict the pressure losses in pipeline segments. We can traditionally do it through first principles, looking at equations, through physics and through fluid dynamics. Leak detection systems are currently based on some of these approaches. However, we suspected that if you start adding batches of different fluids, that problem introduces a lot more uncertainty, into the calculation. However, with data science, we're able to take all the data that's fractional in between and make a better prediction. The initial results that we're seeing right now is that we're able to potentially save these companies, 10, 15% annually. So let's say a pipeline system costs $100 million per year to operate. We're talking about 10 to 15%, so 10 to 15 million per year. This is not even including some of the more advanced safety aspects of this tool. I believe machine learning and AI, particularly in the engineering space, has a lot of room to grow. We're already armed with the tools from engineering. We know the physics behind it. We know statistical analysis. That is the future. Is how do you integrate data with a domain and create something amazing with it. I know as engineers, we always want to solve problems immediately and jump right in. However, we need to understand what it can and what it can't do. Amy has a really great approach in framing the problem, helping us understand it deeper, and then once we are there, providing expertise and the assistance behind it to help us develop that technology behind that wheel.